Hey folks, it's Maxie here. Welcome to a new TEW2020 video. It's Impact Wrestling, and it's the episode that you should have got last week. I've looked back, I've had a wee look at the settings on OBS, and I've realised basically it's been a Windows update which resets my mic basically every time in any sort of program. So that's why the last episode was on silent. So I've obviously not been able to manage to add the audio to that, just because of the way a very basic editing software. And I couldn't notice at the time, because if you are like myself and you use OBS Studio, you know that TW is not the easiest thing to record in the world. I have to use monitor capture, which means my OBS is peered off halfway off the screen on the left hand side, meaning I can literally see the hit record button and the pause button and the exit button. I can't see the volume or any of that. So again, the joys of outdated software. You know, PWS is so much easier to stream. You can muck about with everything on screen, but here you need to restrict it, and it's a pain in the arse. But it is a really enjoyable game. So the new format that should have been in the last episode was basically going to be documenting the road to the Rebellion pay-per-view, and then we do the Rebellion event on the video. That's meant to be the plan going forward. We'll see the 4 tapings, we'll go over them, we'll explain certain decisions, and then we'll have the event. Hopefully that'll start from the following week, just to allow us to blast through these a lot quicker, so we can properly get into the future in a completely different world from this crazy world of professional wrestling that we are in right now. So truthfully, I've only booked one show. I've recorded one show in maybe about 6 weeks. The joys of backdating. I always knew I was going to have a busy period this time of year, which is why I couldn't get to this as quickly as possible. So if I'm a wee bit out of the loop with storylines, that's why. So we came off the back of the Impact Tag Team World Cup to begin our tapings on the road to Rebellion. At the end of that Tag Team World Cup, we obviously had a few people attack Rey Fenix. They included EC3, Roderick Strong and Ethan Page, and they're all trying to clamour for a championship title shot. I moved on to FTR defeating the Deaners, before the Deaners had a little bit of an argument because of miscommunication in the match. Low Key picked up a win over Rich Swann, and we heard words from both Shelton Benjamin and the new Impact Television champion Claudio Castagnoli, who decided to defend his belt and retain it in a matchup against Moose. Heading to the backstage area, Moose has a bit of a confrontation with Matt Riddle, who was in action and defeated Xperia, before the new tag team champions Wardlow and Will Hobbs defeated Decay. We hear some words from Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs, what a theme song, about how they're going to destroy the tag team division on their quest at the moment before they move into singles competition. We hear a few words from the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona, so he's starting to bring that persona to Impact Wrestling. I had Thunder Rosa defeat Bea Priestley before a beatdown from Ronda Rousey, because obviously that final match is still to take place. A few words from EC3 about Fenix, just saying that he's going to show that he's going to be the man to challenge for the belt, before winning a 6-man tag main event that saw Fenix, Eddie Edwards and Jeff Hardy defeat EC3, Ethan Page and Roderick Strong. We start our tapings at the Warhawk Field in the southeast with a 65 rated show, and these tapings have a sellout of 1,800. Next up, we had another promo. The next show in the 68 rated show with EC3 comments the words on Jeff Hardy. They'll meet in tonight's main event. We had the Deathmatch King promo again. We had Shelton Benjamin defeat TJP. Then had Roderick Strong claim for his clamour for the title shot. He then defeated Heath, with a few words from the X Division original Kazarian. We had Suicide defeat Caleb Conley. We had Reynolds and Silver defeat the Deaners, before Cousin Jake gets so frustrated he decided to take it out on Cody Deaner, and he turns heel. With the Good Brothers say they want to get their tag titles back and have a few words on Wardlow and Will Hobbs. A few words from Ronda Rousey just saying that Thunder Rosa doesn't have a chance against her, as Thunder Rosa defeats Priscilla Kelly to continue her momentum. Don Callis confirmed that Dangle and Richard Holiday were going to be banned from ringside for the main event. Matt Riddle defeats Luster the Legend. Moose had a promo about Matt Riddle, and Jeff Hardy finished the show with a win over EC3. Moving on to taping number 2, the third show. Confrontation between Ronda Rousey and Thunder Rosa as they get ready for that matchup at Rebellion. Taya Valkyrie defeat Jordan Grace. Suicide defeat Senza Volto. Matt Cardona pick up the win over Jake Christ. A few words from Matt Cardona just saying, look what I've done to this guy. Just wait to see what I do in Impact Wrestling. With a few words from FTR before Cash Wheeler took on Josh Alexander. Josh wins via DQ after the attack from Dax Harwood, and this leads to Chad Betts making a save. We see an appearance from Maki Ito. She gets the crowd going before she loses to Ronda Rousey, and Thunder Rosa makes the save from a beatdown by Ronda Rousey. With Wardlow and Will Hobbs defeat Triple XL before the Good Brothers have some more words on Wardlow and Hobbs. The backstage brawl between Eddie Edwards and EC3. We have Jeff Hardy attacking Roderick Strong, and we have Ethan Page pick up a shock victory over Fenix in a 68 rated main event. Moving on, we have Claudio Castagnoli and Ace Austin confront each other in a ring ahead of a potential television championship match at Rebellion. Cousin Jake defeated Pavel Kirkin before Cody Deaner says he wants to get his revenge on Cousin Jake. We have a Thunder Rosa win over Bea Priestley before she's a promo on Ronda Rousey. With Deonna Purrazzo defeating Venny. Suicide gets beat down by Low Key. We have Moose cut a promo on Matt Riddle. With Pentagon defeat TJP. Pentagon then says, Matt Cardona, you call yourself the Deathmatch King. Well, I'll take you on in a hardcore match to see just how deathmatch you really are. We have a Chad Betts win over Dax Harwood, which was a 64. And we have Alexander and Betts combined together to say they'll face FTR at Rebellion. And we have EC3 cutting some words on Jeff Hardy, which was a 62, before the main event of Hardy, Phoenix, Eddie Edwards defeat EC3, Ethan Page and Roderick Strong. So normally, that's how an episode should go. We'll get through that and then we'll actually have the pay-per-view as we normally would. But because of the taping issue, personally, we have to do the same with the event. So the show itself was in the Forterra Stadium. It was a 71 rated show which gathered over 9,000 people in attendance. So we were not too far off the amount of people that actually were at it, that viewed it. So I might need to look at more pay-per-view, a better channel for that. I think I actually need to wait until we actually jump up to small. Or is it medium? I think it's whatever level we're going to next. We need to jump to that before we can get a better pay-per-view deal. So I'd Ronda Rousey, Thunder Rosa hype package. Get you hyped for what should be an epic main event. Claudio Castagnoli defeated Ace Austin to retain the Impact Television Championship, was a 63. Cousin Jake defeats Cody Deaner, which was a 52. I had some words from FTR about Alexander and Chad Betts before Chad Betts and Josh Alexander defeated FTR in a 67 rated matchup. We had Suicide defeat Low Key to retain the X Division Championship, which was a 49. I had Matt Cardona defeat Pentagon Jr., which was a 58, and then Matt Cardona goes mental, proper hardcore, puts Pentagon through a table, 56. Matt Riddle defeated Moose, which was a 62. Wardlow and Will Hobbs defeated the Good Brothers to retain the Impact World Tag Titles, which was a 59. We had Deonna Purrazzo cut some words of why she is not in a matchup tonight, and she is confronted by the newest signee to the Impact Women's Division, Natty Neidhart, as you can see there. Unfortunately, she's going to retire. So I actually brought her in. This is the big one, the psychology star. I felt like she'd be someone that'd be great to carry a few workers and help develop them, but unfortunately with her retiring, we've got 3 months to use her and she can't be talked out of it. Just to confirm. Not while they reconsider. God damn you. 6-way for the Impact World Championship, so Phoenix defend and retain against Jeff Hardy, Eddie Edwards, Ethan Carter III, Ethan Page and Roderick Strong, which is a 68. And I went with the women in the main event, a Ronda promo just saying she's still the baddest bitch on the planet, and she defeated Thunder Rosa in a 30-minute Iron Woman match to retain the Impact Knockouts Championship. I think it was like 3-1 or something. I still haven't built Thunder Rosa over enough to beat her, which is a 73. Frustrating because in my AEW Save Offline, I have, and Thunder Rosa is one of my main people in terms of overness, but I'm happy with that. A 73, especially the size of company we are for the women's division, is great. and I only think we can keep getting better and better, so a great banker there. Other things we can cover from the month is we made 200,000 profit, so just shy of 1.5 million in the bank. And as I said, regarding size, 57, 59. Once we get to medium, hopefully we'll attack more pay-per-view deals and get a bigger size. A lot of things actually. Need to try and get enough money saved so we can cancel the Access TV deal and actually on a proper network. People can view the show. So it will be different next time. As I say, we are booking towards Sacrifice. So your next video will basically have the 4 tapings on the road to Sacrifice, and we'll actually book the Sacrifice pay-per-view on the stream, and we'll run through it that way. So apologies for the wee delay. It's been a hectic time, but hopefully now I can get my head down to play it, and it's probably a note as well of how much I've been playing my offline save, but yeah, this kind of one slipped through my mind. I had to, edit it, record it, fix it, and re-record it. So cheers for watching, much appreciated. So just confirm schedule going forward. There's going to be Impact on a Monday, AEW is going to be on a Wednesday and a Saturday, and Shimmer Wrestling is going to be on a Thursday. And if you like, say just general TW stuff, play an offline save with AEW, just been messing about, some crazy stuff happening. If you want to see what's happening with that, just follow my Twitter at @21maxo, or use the hashtag TEW2020. Any posts I put up, I just tag with that in it. So if you're a fancy some reading, see how it's getting on, take a wee look. So thanks for watching, take it easy, enjoy the rest of your day, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.